Simplest improvement I've ever done.
You know what I'm saying.
It's like I'm so overwhelmed I don't even know where to start.
We need this parts.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to, as you saw, we've just sold the house officially. Closing has happened. And the only way to survive the next several months in 26 of living space with 2 toddlers and our zoo of animals is going to be organization. I love to organize. So I'm actually stopping off here at the Dollar Tree, or I guess I should say $1.25 Tree. And I'm going to see if I can't go in there and see if I can get some containers to organize our camper a little bit better. I spent some time on Pinterest seeing what other people were doing, and there were some pretty creative solutions. So hopefully I can duplicate those. Clayton's pulling the camper to the house this weekend so we can fix a couple of things, adjust a couple of things, and get it ready to live in here for the next several months. I consider myself a fairly organized person. I've also just recently binge watched the home edit, and so there's no stopping me. I got several bags worth of stuff from the dollar store. It cost me about $30, so fairly cheap. And I'm gonna see what works. What doesn't work, I'll just take back. But hopefully that'll keep our chaos under control a little bit, or at least there'll be an attempt to keep the chaos under control. If not, I'm gonna need to invest in some hair dye and just lots of prayer.
I am trying to reinforce the bed in our RV because it comes with really cheap plywood that's not really supported for the weekends. No big deal, but if we're gonna be living on it for 3 months, I'd prefer that it doesn't like creak and feel like it's gonna break every time you roll over or do other things. You know what I'm saying.
So basically what's going on is we're leaving. This is how every good woodworking project starts, or a man project in general.
Gonna go get more tools.
Yeah, so we sold our house. The house in Texas isn't ready yet. And it actually, because we're doing a new build, and it actually won't be ready until October at some point. So we're gonna end up living in our camper for several months. The goal today and tomorrow is to get the camper ready. So I went out and I got some stuff to organize the inside of it. I have to clean it. Those are the 2 things that are on my list. And you heard what Clayton's getting ready to do. So let's get this bad boy ready. Oh, let's see what this looks like. All right, so that's the bed. Ooh, it's echoing here without the thing. Y'all didn't even see it. It is a really, really thin, cheap piece of plywood. And the other issue too is you can see this gap right here straight to the outside. So we get a lot of, you're gonna get like a lot of heat coming through that. So I think he's gonna try to insulate that too, and maybe hopefully keep the temperatures in here down a little bit, at least a little bit more manageable in the Texas heat. At least we're gonna attempt it. We'll see what actually happens. So Clayton finished the camper last night, fixing the, reinforcing the bed, insulating it, and getting all those things, those kinks worked out. So now it's my turn. I gotta empty it all out, give it a good cleaning, and then I went and got a bunch of stuff to organize it, and hopefully we can get some sort of a system down that will hopefully maintain some of my sanity over the next couple of months. You know you're an adult when you get excited for a new vacuum. But our camper really needs one, like a actually legit one. The one that I have in there is like a cheap, like $20 one that I think is only good on linoleum. And we do have a little bit of carpet in there, so I want something that I can be able to pick up after the kids and the dogs and the cat and all the other fun stuff. So Prime Day had a sale on vacuums. I get a new one. All right, let's see how difficult this thing will be to put together.
Fine.
Well, that was easy. Was that easy to put together?
Yeah. Do we need these parts?
Yeah, we need those parts. My goodness, it's a sauna in here. I got the fan going and the windows open, but well, I guess we gotta get used to that with the Texas heat and stuff. So I went ahead and pulled like everything out. I like wiped everything down, gave everything a good like vacuum and stuff. So now I'm going to lay everything out in the yard and kind of like separate it out, like what's kitchen stuff, what's bedroom stuff, like what's clothes, like what's whatever, and try to kind of get this thing like organized in some fashion. Because like normally when we take this thing out, it's only for like a couple of weeks. It's like for a couple of days, like on a weekend, like here and there. So there's not really much that we are. There's not much really to like organize. Like it's just kind of like place things where they'll fit like for the couple days that we need the camper. But since we'll be living in it for a while, like we've got to have some sort of a system going. So I didn't empty out underneath the benches, any of them. All right, so I'm gonna do that, and then we'll try to get this like. So I mean, we've got like towing stuff up here in the kitchen, and that really should probably be under in the pass through. You know, it's like little things like that. So, and I got my 2 helpers out there organizing the DVDs.
Hey, what is this?
It's called a movie.
What is the show called?
Meet the Millers. It's funny, but you won't understand it. I'm gonna try my best to capture it. Blue Angels are out flying today, so that's a pretty cool treat. A little bit of motivation to keep going. I got a little crazy on Prime Day, but we needed like a ton of stuff for this camper, like storage. So like for like underneath the cabinet here, I don't know. Oh, let's see if I can get. It's such a tight fit with the slide out, and you can see like so we've just put stuff here. Like we've got a giant cabinet that we haven't actually really utilized the space in. We're gonna make this a little bit more user friendly, I guess if the right word is. Like we've got stuff in here that belongs outside. Like black water, or like black tank supplies, an extra water filter. Like none of that belongs in here. That can all go outside. Forgot there was a massive pipe right here, so hopefully this will work. Because right now, that's what I have in here. That's like nothing. Oh, that's what I have in here as a shelf. You can fit like 2 bottles on it. That's it. So I found this this expandable storage shelf. Fingers crossed that it works in this. I forgot about this pipe. It's got little plastic grips in the bottom of it. So hopefully it won't slide. Done. Let's see if it'll fit in here. Okay, so that's how it expands. No. Let's see if there's another spot I can put this. Maybe up here to hold coffee cups. Well, that might be where it lives. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some of this stuff off the table, just to kind of give us some more space. Some of these things, like I know exactly where they're gonna go. Coffee pot, can't live without that. Trash. Alright, so I think I got most everything. Like, I've got some of that stuff squared away. Dish rack ended up working out well, putting them up on their side. Gave me some more space. I got cups to go right there. We got mugs up there, some other coffee stuff, our coffee maker. So that's pretty much set to go. I think I got one last thing to hang to organize it, and then it's just, let's go ahead and stock it and empty the house, and all good. The last thing that I got, I'm trying to do with these shelves. Well, baskets, I guess, not really shelves. I have 2 small ones, 2 large ones. They came with these clips that you put on here, they clip to them. Simple as that. So here's my current debate as to like how to handle this whole thing. I have, do I put 2 small right here to give us some space for like hairbrushes and stuff? Do I put them here? Here's the other thing that I wanted to do. With the bigger ones, I was thinking about putting them in the boys' bunk beds, to give them like a little spot to like put some books or some knickknacks or little toys or whatever. I don't know what the right answer is. Because there's no wrong answer. And maybe that's why I'm debating it. I only have 4. I should have gotten like 6. I guess I can always order more. Alright, I got 1 clipped on over here. 2. So there's 1 over here. Just peel the backs off. Those suckers are strong. 1 down, 3 to go. One of the last improvements we're going to make on the camper, I think Clayton might have 1 or 2 more, but we needed to change our aerators. When we took our camper to our friend to fix it, that was one of the things he suggested. There's just like a lot of like gunk and stuff that gets built up from like in dust and whatever. So when I placed these, I went ahead and found an attachment that looks like this. I wanted this one because it will move around, and that'll help me kind of rinse out the sink a little bit more. And then it was a pack of 2, so that's what our other sink is getting as well. So this should be fairly simple. It looks like the gasket's a little different, so let's go ahead and change that one to this one. Look at that. Done. Simplest improvement I've ever done. This is a disaster. Look at this lawn.
Oh crap, I forgot. I was supposed to put the fans in.
Yeah, look at this lawn. This is, so, okay, there's a few things in the basement. Still have the pantry to bring in here.
Freezer.
And freezer, fridge, I'm not that worried about. If it doesn't fit, I'll just give it to a neighbor. It's like, I'm so overwhelmed, I don't even know where to start. I'm sure we'll like move things around a few times though as we like figure this whole thing out.
We'll get there. A lot of the stuff already has a place.
Yeah. Or it can get tossed.
Yeah, like the tri-leveler won't go because there's the other things, like it'll get thrown away, so.
Okay.
A lot of it's just going through what we have that we've replaced and figuring it all out.
It's a sauna back in there. So we bought little fans for the kids.
I need the sticky piece.
It's right there. And we're gonna try to install it. I guess it's gotta go.
It's just double-sided tape, so it shouldn't be that.
I guess it's gotta go wherever that closest to the outlet. Is there even an outlet up here?
There's not an outlet in the top one.
Oh.
They're just chargeable, so you can just put it off. Like pull it off, charge it, and then hang it back up before they go to bed.
That's true. Because I was kind of thinking about putting it against these walls.
Should work.
There we go. It's better than nothing, I suppose. That's what we got there.